Well, it's DOC. It's called Direct Your Own Care.
Uh-huh.
And I was in chronic pain myself for 15 solid years. I tried psychotherapy, seminars, books, medications, everything you can imagine, and I kept spiraling down. What I didn't realize that by talking about the pain pathways, I was actually reinforcing them.
You were actually reinforcing the pain pathways by
Right.
focusing on
Right. I also developed extreme anxiety, which is considered a psychological issue.
Mm-hmm.
Anxiety is not a psychological issue, and the more I talked about it, the worse it became. It turns out anxiety is a neurochemical reflex to sensory input. So if something stresses you out, then you're going to react to protect yourself. That's anxiety.
That's very animal.
Right,
Like
very
thing to do.
right. Every living creature has anxiety, right? That's not psychological.
Right.
Humans have the additional problem that thoughts create the same reaction,
Mm-hmm.
but you cannot escape your thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
So as you get older, these thoughts become stronger, people's anxiety gets worse, and you treat it psychologically, things get way worse. So literally I was in psychotherapy twice a week for 13 years. That's a long time. And I got way worse. I also became a major spine surgeon, not by having anxiety, but by suppressing it. And we try not to think about something, you think about it more.
Mm-hmm.
So it hit me out of the blue with panic attacks, etc. The only thing that broke this up and why I'm even here is expressive writing.
Mm-hmm.
I picked up a book that talked about doing writing exercises, and I thought it was the book, but in retrospect, it was the writing. And there's something about the writing that creates a separation from these thoughts. Remember, you cannot escape your thoughts, but you're simply separating.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And for neuroplasticity, you're
Separating them what from what?
So the paper's here, the thoughts are here, you're here.
Mm-hmm.
There's now a space between you and your thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
That space is connected with vision and feel, which is part of the unconscious brain. The reason why you cannot treat anxiety psychologically is that the unconscious brain is 1 million times stronger than the conscious brain. You have no chance.
Mm-hmm.
It's like trying to stop a dragster with bicycle handbrakes. You're not going to do it, right? You cannot control anxiety. So the more you try to control it, you're placing neurological attention on the anxiety, you're reinforcing those circuits.
Mm-hmm.
Then when you're trapped by anxiety or trapped by anything, you become angry. The antidote to anxiety is control. When you lose control, your body kicks in adrenaline to solve the problem. That's anger. It turns out that anger and anxiety are the same thing. So for me personally, for the first time in 15 solid years, after I started the writing exercises, things started to shift. And by 6 weeks, things had gotten somewhat better. 6 months later, I ran across some extreme anger issues, which I did not know I had. I thought it was actually pretty cool. So I actually had, in fact, one of my first lines to my wife when I met her around this period of time was, "I'm a pretty good catch because I've worked through my anger issues."
Yeah.
And I didn't even know I had them. So when I truly ran across these badly, within 6 weeks, my symptoms started to disappear. My anxiety dropped, my pain dropped, my migraine stopped, my ears quit ringing, my feet quit burning. When your body's full of adrenaline, each organ is now bathed in a different chemical environment. There's over 30 symptoms of an adrenalized nervous system. I had 16 of them at the same time.
Wow, you were a mess.
I was. Don't ask my wife what I am now.
So, just by acknowledging your pain and accepting it was part of the cure?
No.
No. Okay.
So the writing is only the starting point. It's just a separation process.
Mm-hmm.
So the way you solve, remember, anxiety is the pain. Anxiety is just adrenaline. Mm-hmm. When you feel the adrenaline, you feel anxious, mm-hmm. That's not psychological. Mm-hmm. That's that chemical kick, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So all you're doing is separating. And if you accept it, that's, quote, a cognitive or intellectual process for an unconscious brain. Mm-hmm. So that's why the writing is simply a separation process, and then you redirect.